What is happening, guys? Archiezzle here, and welcome to another video. And for you guys who has been telling me on the comment section, yes, I pretty much wear the same shirts on my videos, probably like rotating like 5 to 6 shirts, and they always notice this one about a pig and a bacon, and it's a Star Wars reference. And that's the reason why. Did I even say the reason? Well, the reason why I wear the same shirts is because I didn't really bring that much shirts here, and I don't own a lot of shirts. I'm not that type of guy who actually buys a lot of shirts. As much as possible, I won't really buy any shirt until I actually need some. I don't know if that makes sense. Am I the only one who does that? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, since we're talking about shirts, Unity Clothing. Wear the solution. When you go to the checkout, make sure you use the discount code Archie. This is to help service members, veterans with PTSD. So wear the solution. Please support the shirt company. It really means a lot to me if you do. All right. Also, this is kind of weird because lately, apparently, someone here at recruiting school watches my videos, my YouTube videos. And it's kind of weird for me because I thought the people that only watch my YouTube videos are future soldiers, civilians, or a few veterans, and I didn't even realize that active duty personnel or active duty service members, whatever branch they are, they actually watch my videos. Because we were in the classroom, well, we were actually separated into different classrooms because there were too much of us. And apparently, one guy recognized me from one of my videos. I think it was about the rolling of the sleeves and all that. He kind of hesitated to come up to me and ask me about it, but he later on found out that it was me. So he YouTubed it, he Googled it, and they had like a little bit of downtime and they were researching how to use social media stuff. And then boof, he got an idea to pull up my YouTube channel, and the whole half of the class watched it. And after the day when we were all together again, grouped together, everyone started coming up to me and asking me like, hey, I didn't know you were the YouTube guy. And everyone started calling me Archiezzle instead of my username or my actual name, Sergeant MASIBAY, which is pretty weird. I guess we're actually having a good reach, but it's really, really weird. But on to the main topic of today's video. Someone, and a lot of people, not just someone, a few people have been asking me, especially when I do live streams, they keep asking me, what am I gonna do once I get out of the army? Am I staying 20 years? How's gonna be the life after the army, the military, and how it kind of affects my current or future job in the near future, in a few months from now, that I'm gonna be an army recruiter. Well, if you don't know by now, I'm actually 5 years and like 3 or 4 months in the army. It's less than 6 years, and it's been a great ride. And nothing wrong. I really have nothing to complain about it. And pretty much every video that I make on my YouTube channel pertaining to the army is 100% legit and real from my POV. Again, I always say this. Every army, military experience, or whatever branch is different from another. I'm just so lucky that everything that I've experienced so far, it's not really like too tragic or too stressful or too crazy compared to other people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fortunate enough to get into those assignments that I've been at. Nothing really to complain. I really love it. Recruiting school, that's an additional 36 months. That would bring me to 8 years in the army. So around 2018, 2019, I should start thinking if I want to stay in, if I want to get out, or basically have a plan. And it doesn't really have to start around that time frame. Even way before that, even like right now, I should be starting to think, should I stay in or should I get out? And if you don't know also, Floor, my wife, she's a former service member. She's a veteran. She got out. So we were dual military at one point. She got out because she had to take care of our baby, because I have to go to work all the time. And she decided to go to school. Like right now, she's a full-time student. So I'm the one who's staying in and providing and all that. Nothing really to complain. Nothing. No complaints whatsoever. I actually like my job. And it's just something that I really thought about too. Like, what's going to happen, It's crazy to think also that almost everyone that I know, or mostly half of the people that I went in 5 years ago, got out already for different reasons. Some reasons are like going to school, they got pregnant, they got out early. Some people just didn't like the lifestyle, so they got out, so on and so forth. For me, the future is still not clear. That's why I'm pretty much gonna be waiting till we're getting close to the end of the recruiting tour, which is 36 months, around 2019. Not really sure what's gonna happen yet, but as of right now, I see myself staying in the Army a lot longer than that. And I'm really happy also that I got this assignment to be an Army recruiter, because I get to get away from an Army post in some way. It's kind of scary also, because I'm like, I haven't been in a civilian community. Everyone's like military pretty much everywhere I went or I've been at. Now I'm kind of like going back to the civilian side in some way or form, you know, just to get a little taste and like a temperature check on how it is. But it's like a perfect setup for me, like just try to like feel it again, how to be a civilian somehow, kinda, because I'll be out there. Things that I always have to consider is the job market. What am I going to do once I get out of the Army? I have to have like a stable job that will provide at least the same or even better than what the Army is paying me right now. And also school, that's also another thing that I have to think about. Like right now I only take like a few classes here and there, but I can take more. It's just like I don't want to overwhelm myself, but if you want to do that, you can. But yeah, so being a recruiter is kind of like a great way also, because you know, I'm in the Army right now. Every day I can't really talk about the Army all the time. I'm a human being too, so sometimes I actually want to talk about like non-Army stuff. Even though if I'm in the Army, I'm always like thinking, eating, breathing Army 24/7. That's why becoming a recruiter is kind of like really a blessing, even though it's DA select, like the Army selected me to do it. It's not me volunteering for it, but it's like a really perfect setup to, you know, to branch out and not just talk about Army stuff. And that also pertains to the YouTube channel, you know, like we always talk about Army and all that stuff. I love the Army. I know I'm going to be staying in the Army a little bit longer, at least 3-4 more years from now, and then we'll see how it goes. And it's really perfect because I really want to branch out, do a lot of traveling somewhere in California, do a lot of like food stuff, you know, like I just want to see places. I want to see different things and probably like have a different hobby and probably like starting to like work out more and be more healthy. Even in the Army, sometimes you kind of like fall behind too, especially now that in my future assignment, there's not going to be like that much time. It's going to be all to myself. So we'll probably get into fitness, get into a lot of traveling, get a lot of into like fun stuff, you know, food reviews or whatnot, hanging out with the family and just venturing bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? This is not the end of the Army stuff. It's still going to be going on. It's always going to be a big part of me. I hope I didn't bore you guys. That's just me talking about stuff. I haven't really done a video like this before. Maybe I do, correct me if I'm wrong. But if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because it does really help the channel out a lot. And make sure you subscribe so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Just voicing out my opinions, and you guys actually got me thinking. I read your comments. It just takes some time for me to read them, but I do read them, and sometimes you guys make me think, like really. And yeah, I think I need a new shirt. Yeah. But that's it for today. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I do really appreciate the support. It's really crazy. People starting to notice us, and it's just weird. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Archiezzle out.